In 1979, Arthur's view of the sovereignty of God was put to the ultimate test. He found himself facing one of the deepest, most impenetrable jungles in the world, the Darien Gap of southern Panama. Of course, it was becoming quite clear to me that to Arthur, there are no tests, only opportunities to experience God in new and unusual ways. Local military officials told him that attempting to cross the Darien was suicide. No one had ever made it through alive. Undeterred, Arthur recruited two faithful friends, one an ex-Green Beret, to accompany him on the dangerous journey and to help with the heavy supplies that would be crucial to their survival. Less than 1 week into the jungle, both the friends turned back.
I think at the very moment that the second guy decided to go back was one of the defining moments of my life. It was a very alone feeling. Not lonely, because I knew Jesus was with me, but very alone. I had heard that I had to have them in order to make it, and now both were going back. And I stood there in shock. And I knew that whatever was my destiny, I had to go forward. Jesus said, walk from North America to South America. He didn't say take a boat around the difficult place. And I knew for me, I had to go on. I could face even death by going on, but I could not face that haunting agony that I would have felt had I stopped and not tried. I knew when I walked into that river that God knew whether I would make it. And to me, that was enough. And it was a very awesome time in my life, because the only one that spoke English was Jesus. And I enjoyed his company, and I enjoyed his presence. And I knew that from that day forward, nothing ever would deter me from trying to obey. I may fail, but if I fail, I will fail falling forward, not setting down, not ruled by fear.
Do you feel all alone? Have maybe all of your friends left you as well? And you're sitting there wondering if you can really go on by yourself, if you can really cross that hurdle or go through that impenetrable jungle with God? You can.
You know, this movie is just story after story after story, and you've only seen a few of them in this movie, The Cross, with Arthur Blessitt. You know, it's such an inspiration to know that somebody has gone out there and walked the walk and talked the talk. He physically went into the jungles and said, you know what, everybody turned their back on me, but God has called me and I can do anything when God is with me. And that is God's call for our life right now.
That's right. One thing else that God has called us to do is to share Him with others. And the whole purpose and point of the Cross movie was to give us a vehicle that we could share Jesus with others.
That's right. Go to getthecrossmovie.com right now or visit your favorite Christian bookstores.
That's right. Go to getthecrossmovie.com right now.